Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the 50 questions you've never been asked tag. Was not tagged by anybody. People really need to start tagging me in things so I have reasons to make tag videos and I don't just make them because I want to. So anyway, I'm really digging my haircut. It's nice because it's not, my hair isn't gonna get in my face anymore, guys. Like, I'm not gonna have to just move my hair back. It's staying up there and not in my eyes, so good. But anyway, also, I'm done with finals, guys! I have officially completed my undergraduate degree. I am going to have a bachelor's degree sent to me in the mail soon. You're looking at a certified Bachelor of Arts in Theater Studies. So, yeah. Speaking of theater studies, which has nothing to do with this tag, but I think I might make a video about plays in BookTube. But that's just an idea I have. I might not make it. Who knows? But anyway, little teaser for you there. Let's actually get on with the tag now. The first question is, what is your favorite candle scent? And this is why I held up a candle in the thumbnail. And my favorite candle scent is Mountain Lodge. It smells so good. It's from Yankee Candle. And basically, it smells, I call it a boyfriend candle because it smells like your stereotypical, like, woodsy, lumberjack type boyfriend would smell. It's quite lovely. I highly recommend checking it out. Number 2 is, which female celebrity do you wish were your sister? I'm gonna go with Hayley Kiyoko. I don't know if she's considered a celebrity or not, but I mean, she's a kind of famous musician, and she was in Lemonade Mouth on the Disney Channel, so I think that qualifies her for celebrity status. Basically, I would just go to her for all of the girl advice, and yeah, it would be quality. And then, following up with that, which male celebrity do you wish were your brother? I'm going with Troye Sivan so I can get that quality boy advice. So we're gonna be like the family of queer people, and it's gonna be great. Number 4 is, how old do you think you'll be when you marry? And joke's on you, I don't think I'm gonna get married, even if I do find somebody who wants to be in a relationship with me. Number 5 is, do you know someone who is a hoarder? And my grandma is kind of a hoarder, but she's not the kind of hoarder that you would feature on Hoarders. Number 6 is, can you do the splits? And kind of. I can get about 3/4 of the way there, but I can't go all the way down. Number 7 is, how old were you when you first learned to ride a bike? I think it was probably around 2nd grade. I want to say we're going with 2nd grade. It was 2nd or 3rd grade. It might have been 3rd grade, but I think it was 2nd grade. Number 8 is, how many oceans have you swum in? And I have swum in one ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. You can't count the Gulf of Mexico because it's not an ocean, but I've swum in that too. So I feel like it should be swam, but who am I to judge? I didn't write these questions. Number 9 is, how many countries have you visited? And I visited 2, Mexico and England. Yeah, I haven't really gotten around that much. The Mexico was a cruise, so I didn't really properly visit Mexico. I just went to Cozumel on a cruise. And then London, well, England was, I just went to London for a study abroad trip. So, haven't seen much of the world. Number 10 is, anyone in your family in the Army? No, but my dad is retired from the Air Force. Number 11 is, what would you name your daughter if you had one? Artemis, because the next one is, what would you name your son if you had one? And I would name him Apollo, so I would have twins that are named Apollo and Artemis, because that would just be pretty cool, right? But this is assuming I'm going to have kids, which I am not. So, number 13 is what's the worst grade you got on a test? And I'm pretty sure I failed like some calculus test, probably. Number 14 is what was your favorite TV show as a kid? Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. I don't know the rest of the song. Yeah! Number 15 is what did you dress up as for Halloween when you were 8? That is a very specific age that I don't know the answer to. Number 16 is have you read any Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight? And I've read all 3 of them. Yes, I had an embarrassing Twilight phase. I went to the Eclipse premiere in a homemade Team Jacob t-shirt. I'm pretty sure it had Real Men Don't Sparkle on it somewhere. And yeah, so that was a chapter in my life that I like to forget existed because talk about embarrassing. And then not so I wasn't ever obsessed with the Hunger Games. I've just read the Hunger Games and liked it. And then I was never really obsessed with Harry Potter. I've just read Harry Potter and liked it. So I'm not really embarrassed about liking those 2 things, but I was obsessed with Twilight. I had Twilight posters. It was a mess. Number 17 is would you rather have an American or British accent? And I think I would rather have a British accent. Number 18 is did your mother go to university? And yes, she did. Number 19 is are your grandparents still married? Yes, they are. Number 20 is have you ever taken karate lessons? No. Number 21 is do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, my roommate works at Muppet Vision and Hollywood Studios. So of course I know who Kermit the Frog is. Number 22 is what was the first amusement park you visited? Probably Magic Kingdom. Number 23 is which language would you like to be fluent in? Well, I just took 2 semesters of German and I learned shit, so I'd like to be fluent in German just so I can say that those 2 classes weren't a waste of time. Number 24 is do you spell it G-R-A-Y or G-R-E-Y? And I spell it G-R-A-Y because I think that looks better. Number 25 is your father bald? No. Number 26 is do you know triplets? Yes, my roommate is a triplet. Not the roommate that works at Muppet Vision. I have another roommate and she is a triplet. Number 27 is do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Titanic, obviously. How is that even a question? I used to be obsessed with Titanic. That is a whole story. Number 28 is, have you ever had Indian food? And yes, I had Indian food when I went to London. Number 29 is, what's the name of your favorite restaurant? I'm a pretty big fan of Olive Garden. I like to go and get their chicken gnocchi soup and just get tons of soup because I'm a cheap... Well, I guess I'm no longer a college student, so I guess I can't say I'm a broke college student, but I'm a broke graduate. Even though I haven't gotten my degree yet in the mail, so am I a graduate? I'm kind of in this limbo right now. Anyway, I'm broke, so I like to go get their unlimited soup, which is the cheapest thing on the menu, and I also get water. So water and soup, quality meal. You get to take the soup home too, and you get to take breadsticks home too if you don't eat them all. It's quality. I'm very about the Olive Garden. Number 30 is have you ever been to Nando's? And no, I haven't. I have not been for a bit of cheeky Nando's. Remember when that was a meme, guys? I do. Number 31 is do you belong to any warehouse stores? My mom has a Costco membership and she let me in on it. So technically, yeah, I'm a member of Costco. Number 32 is what would your parents have named you if you'd been the opposite gender? Ha! The opposite gender of what I am is all genders, so I don't know how to answer this question. Please don't say opposite gender, guys. That implies that there are only 2 genders. And that is not true. Number 33 is what's your nickname? I don't really have a nickname, but one of my online friends calls me Rar Rar, so I guess that's kind of a nickname. Number 34 is who's your favorite person in the world? I don't have a favorite person in the world. Number 35 is would you rather live in the country or the city? And I would rather live in the city. Number 36 is can you whistle? No, can't snap my fingers either. Number 37 is do you sleep with a nightlight? And no, I have insomnia, and I can't sleep unless there's like total darkness and like some ambient talking in the background. Yes, I said ambient talking, not ambient noise. Sleep With Me podcast. Check it out. Number 38 is, do you eat breakfast every morning? And I try to, but I don't eat breakfast every morning. Number 39 is, do you take any daily pills or medications? And yes, as you will see in the thumbnail, I take 4. So I take in the morning and then in the afternoon, I take Wellbutrin for my depression. And then in the evenings, I take Abilify for my depression and clonazepam for my anxiety. And then for my insomnia, if it gets too bad, I don't take this every night, but I take it a lot of nights. I have Ambien. So those are my 4 medications. If you are on any medications and you want to talk about medications, hit me up, because I've also been on a bunch of other medications and I like talking about medications. So yeah. Number 40 is, what medical condition do you have? Unless you count mental illnesses as a medical condition, I don't have any. Unless you count allergies. I have allergies. And number 41 is, how many times have you been to the hospital? So I've been to the hospital quite a few times, but not a lot. Number 42 is, have you ever seen Finding Nemo? And yes, I have seen Finding Nemo. Number 43 is, where do you buy your jeans? I buy them at Old Navy, because that's where I've always bought my jeans for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, Old Navy. 44 is, what's the last compliment you got? So Bookish Brie called me awesome, I believe, and her newbie tag, which I will link below so you can go watch it and see my awesome compliment. Number 45 is, do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? And no, I don't, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, because sometimes I have really weird dreams that I would prefer not to remember. Number 46 is, what flavor of tea do you enjoy? And I enjoy peppermint tea, but I also enjoy this tea on Adago Teas, where you can create custom teas, and the Kuvarok tea is lit as fuck. Number 47 is, how many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I have no idea. Probably around 10, but I only wear 2 of them, and one of those is my work shoes. I only wear 1 pair of shoes, really, and then I wear 1 pair of shoes for work. So those are really the only shoes that I wear, but I think I have around 10 pairs of shoes. I have options, I just don't use them. Number 48 is, what religion would you raise your children to practice? 1, I'm not going to have children, and 2, if I did, I would not raise them in a religion. They can choose religion when they are old enough to decide that for themselves, and I will support them with that. I'm not going to be like, no, you have to be an atheist. I'm not even an atheist. I'm an agnostic. Number 49 is, how old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? Probably around, 8, I want to say, or maybe 7. One of those. And number 50 is, why do you have a blog? And I am assuming this means my Tumblr. If it means my Tumblr, it's because I like to post about fandom shit, and that is the one-stop shop to go for fandom shit. And if it's talking about my YouTube channel, which is not a blog, I would be like, it's because I like books. I want to talk about them. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I found the questions through Stripped Coverlet, so I will link to that video below. I hope you enjoyed learning some random facts about me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.